Thanks, ugly guy.
Bitch.
Thanks.
Alright,
Bitch.
boys, we're back with another video. As you can see, I took the liberty of taking the harness off already without recording anything, because I wanted to pay attention to where everything went and focus. So I have a pretty good idea of where everything goes now, and all I have left is, I think on top of the engine bay is going to be the, I guess, the fuel lines and what is it called, the heater core hoses, the shifter linkages, I guess this line here, the slave cylinder for the clutch, and then looking, let me see what else. I think everything else is gonna be on the bottom. I gotta figure all that shit out, and that's when I'm gonna start probably looking up, doing more research to see how the fuck get all this shit out. But that shit looks like a fucking pain, bro. We'll see. But this harness, compared to the fucking VR4, the fucking VR4 harness is crusty as fuck. This one I was able to kind of manhandle it and not really worry about breaking anything, other than this fucking clip here. This connector was a bitch to take off, so I had to take off the whole bolt. That one goes here. I had to take this off and turn it out. It was a bitch to take off. You guys can see the hole there. But other than that, it was fairly easy. But yeah, I even took off my oil catch can, power steering disconnected. AC is all disconnected too. What else? I don't see anything else. I don't think I'm missing anything. And yeah, yep. So, all right, let's get back into it. Start taking this shit off. I was thinking about turning on the VR4. I wanted to hear some music while I'm working on this car. So, but fuck it. Let's see how far we get. Hopefully, we get far enough to be able to take the engine out. We'll see. All right, boys. So I ended up removing the shifter linkages and the fuel lines already, and some vacuum lines. But I struggled a lot with this shifter linkage, and I noticed it's the aftermarket. It's not the rubber bushing; it's a brass bushing, which is cool. You know, it's nice to have. But I did struggle a while with this one for some reason. And I mean, this whole bushing does not come off this bracket, so I had to take off the E-clip and remove the linkage from there. But I have a zip tie back here, but you can see it's just a hole there. But it's not a big deal. Now I have to take out my oil cooler lines, and then from there it seems like I gotta go ahead and check under the car, so we'll see what I gotta take off. But I know for sure the axles have to come off, so that's something I'm gonna end up probably doing right now after I take off the oil cooler lines. And then what else? And I think that's what I'm gonna do next. So let's take these lines off and start jacking the car up. Get these bad boys off. Shut up to the side. Shit don't break on me. Try to clean all this shit up. put these $4,000 rims away. Alright, so I ended up taking the caliper off and the rotor just to give me more room. And in order for, I want to get the axles out of the way, so I have to take this nut off and then pry it out from the transmission. And to me it looks like because I had to do some research because I was stuck at a dead stop. I didn't know where else to go to. So turns out a lot of people take these engines out, they fucking have a hoist and drop the motor down. So I obviously don't have a fucking hoist. So what I gotta do is I gotta drop the subframe, and hopefully that gives me enough room for me to lower the engine at an angle a little bit and then turn it and then pull it out. That's the only way I see doing it. A lot of people do take the subframe off with the transmission, I mean with the whole motor, and pick the whole frame up, but I don't have a hoist to do that. And people do it without a hoist too. They jack the car all the way up, but I don't feel like doing that shit either. So I'm just gonna take the subframe down, and hopefully I should have enough room for me to fucking tilt the motor down and turn it out forward. So that's the next step. Get the subframe out after I get these axles out. So I'm obviously going to show you guys how to take the subframe out, that way you guys don't struggle. But all this stuff, this is the easy part. All I got to do is it's just 2 bolts for the caliper, 19 millimeters, and obviously this is going to be like a 33 millimeter socket. I got it right here, 32. So yeah, I gotta loosen these 2 bolts too. I'm assuming there's gonna be a 19 also. Let me see. Yeah, those are 19s also. And then from here I gotta loosen this bolt. I take this shit off and then loosen these 2 bolts. And then no, I don't think I have to loosen this one up, to be honest. Yeah, I do have to actually. Yeah, and then I have to take this bolt off here too. So there's quite a bit of work to do. And it should come down. I mean, I don't know how I'm fucked to take off that what's that shit called? The fucking steering rack. I'm gonna figure all that shit out, but we'll see. We'll figure it out. Bitch boy. Fuck a beat, I go acapella. Damn, boy. It's okay, man. It's okay, man. Relax. It's not a big deal, man. Relax, man. Boy. Alright, this is gonna be a bitch. I know this fucker is fucking in there. I'm gonna have to hit this shit out. This was the first one too. Oh, I think that shield comes with it. I don't know. Oh, this is gonna suck. Hope I don't break that thing. Shit. What is that? Get that cable out the way. I don't want that cable fucking up. Alright, so I ended up getting the cable out the way. It looks like some sort of auto sensor or something. Obviously it's a sensor, but it's weird. I've never seen that. But yeah, I ended up, I guess, breaking my axle off. So I just take it off. The way I take it off, I put the nut back on. I hit it with a hammer. I tried with the mallet, but it didn't want to go. So I figured my axles are gonna be fucked either way. I hit it with my other hammer. So I am pretty sure the thread is messed up already. It's no biggie. Just get some axles, replace them. And fucking struggling with this bullshit right here. It usually doesn't take that long, man. We're struggling, boys. So looks like if I get this free, I should be able to just loosen this bolt here. Well, I won't do that yet until I see what's under the car first. I mean, I gotta check everything out first. But I don't want to lie to you guys. So let me just get finished taking that this shit off, and we'll go from there. I'll do the other side right now. All right, this shit wasn't coming off, so I just realized I could actually leave this hub on and drop the whole subframe with it. So this is done, and now I gotta go to the other side. Fuck that shit, so it's taking too long. Alright, so I ran into a little issue on this side. This axle came off easily. This whole section came off easily, but you know the sensor I pointed out to you guys on the other side? The fucking bolt broke, man. Some bullshit. So I gotta fucking grind that down and drill it out and re-tap it. But other than that, I'm gonna look into right now the axle, the subframe, see how to take that shit down. It seems pretty straightforward, but other than the steering rack, I don't know how the fuck you disconnect that shit. I don't see a bolt anywhere, unless it just fucking literally comes down. But I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out, but I don't see no bolts. All I see is fucking, I guess, oil lines, but can't really see anything that shows where I can take it off. Unless it's behind this boot somewhere. But I didn't know this little boot could come off. I don't know. I have no idea, boys. But I guess I can do some research again and see how the fuck that comes off. But who knows? I might just be overthinking it. It might just slide right out. I wouldn't think so though. Man, it sucks. And nobody shows a video on this shit too. Guess I'm gonna have to figure it out. Other than that, I'm gonna finish taking off the exhaust, the downpipe, and test pipe, so I can take off the drive shaft from the transfer case. And then guess we'll go from there. Alright, boys, I think I figured it out. All I gotta do is take that, loosen that bolt there, right up front. Looks like a 12, and I should be able to drop the subframe down. After I take that bolt, get that bolt loose, I shouldn't have to worry about it anymore. It should come right off, I hope. Alright, let's get it. Alright, so bolt is off on the steering rack. Taking these two subframes off. This is the small ones, these are the easy ones. I recommend when you guys take them off, just put the bolts back where they were. That way you don't lose the new hardware. Obviously, when it comes down to tearing apart the engine, you're gonna want to get Ziploc bags and all that good shit. But these bolts could go back where they were. Here. The only thing I don't like about this shit, that these fucking bolts are all mix and matched and shit. Like, these are 17, these are 13, these are fucking 14, these are 17 also. This up here is a 15. Stupid. So yeah, now what I gotta do now is take this bolt off. Then from there I'm gonna have to take this one off too, and this one's gonna stay. I'm gonna take the one that's in here off, and that should be it. Obviously the same thing for the other side, but yeah. So hopefully we get this fucking subframe off today. That's my goal right now, getting this stupid subframe off. So we'll see what's up. Alright, so as I was starting to take these bolts off, I noticed these lines are still connected. So don't forget to take off your lines here. I'm assuming these are all going to be part of the power steering. So just take this hose off. And what else? This hose here is going to come with it. It's already loose up top. And this hose here. I'm sorry for the lighting, I know it sucks, but gotta work with what I got. So it seems like it's just 2 hoses. Well, 3, including that one, but that one's gonna come off with it. So let's get it. Alright, fucking lights in the way. But as you can see, I'm going down already with the subframe. And I forgot one thing to mention. The rear engine mount. You gotta take that bolt off and it should come down. That's the only thing I believe is holding me up. So let me get that shit out. I took the nut off already. I just gotta get the bolt out. This thing is in place, so you could probably get an extension here and pull it out. So we'll see right now. It's gonna take a while. Bolts off. Should come down. Oh. Yeah, not what I wanted, but look at that, beautiful. Oh my god, so in love. Cool. Now I gotta finish. It's gonna be a bitch to put back on. Fuck it. That took too long. Fuck me, man. I gotta watch this bitch. You guys see this line came with it, so yeah, that was done on purpose. All right, look at that. Yeah, you see this thing came off. It's just one. This is a 12mm bolt inside the car, and these are 2. Oh wow, I didn't have to take that shit off. What the fuck? What an idiot. Put that shit back on. The only one you had to take off was that one then. Cool. I'm gonna put this shit back on. What else? Yeah. Cool. Alright boys, so it's obviously the next day. As soon as I took off the subframe, I ended up just calling it a night. But overall, I honestly believe it wasn't that as bad as it looks. I mean, seeing all these lines and hoses is kind of intimidating, but once you kind of look through it and inspect everything, it's actually not that bad. It's just your 3 bolts here on the side, your 1 bolt on the rear engine mount, and your other 3 bolts on this side, and obviously your steering, your 1 bolt, and then of course your all the components for the suspension, but that's not a big deal. But yeah, other than that, it's not too bad. Just obviously your hose to your power steering, and I guess your return. But yeah, wasn't too bad actually. In the dry shaft, I ended up taking it off too. It was just 4 bolts. Those bolts were kind of hard to take off. I'd suggest using your air impact if you guys have one with extension. You guys see I already had it set up. But yeah. Well, before I even put this back on, when I get my new engine, I'm obviously gonna fucking clean all this shit up. Get some degreaser on it, and it should clean up pretty well. It doesn't look that bad, but yeah, it is kind of bad. Either way, that's probably something I'll do off camera and show you guys the results. But I guess as far as that goes, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Thanks, ugly guy.
Bitch.